it be different reasons why these rappers jump into the streets. Sometimes an artist can come into the game, the rap game, both feet in. He don't circulate no money in the streets. Yeah, he got street guys around him, but you know how all his money come from music and merch and stuff like that. But what happens is, not to say this Peewee Longway case, he could have, had 1 foot in, 1 foot out the whole time. But a lot of times in the rap game, just like the trap game or anything else, you have ups and downs. So Peewee Longway first come in 2011, 2012, lobby runners, everything going good, booked up all week, do a lot of features and everything. You got the whole brick factory, everybody working together. You know what I'm saying? Everything all good. Ain't no need to really judge like that. Because you're doing 3 or 4 shows a week and features 2 or 3 of them or 4 of them a week, promo, you still bringing in 40, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000 or 100 grand weekends. So you good, but then bills get higher and the shows and the features start slowing down. It starts slowing down. And then you look up, 1 minute you had 4 or 5 M's in the bank. You look up, now you down to your last 700,000. It's getting scary. Or it could be even lower, 500,000, because shit didn't happen. You invested into real estate, it didn't do good. You bought a whole bunch of houses that ain't worth nothing. You can invest into trucks, they didn't do good. You invest into a whole bunch of artists, they never pop. Your videos, your jewelry, your lifestyle, the IRS, everybody you gotta pay, labels jerking you. So you look up, you got $200,000-300,000 left, $100K left. What a nigga gonna do? What can you do to turn that 100K? You got $100K left. You just had M's in your bank account. You got $150,000 left. What you gonna do? You got all these connects. You going city to city. You got your young niggas you signed. They got motion. A lot of traffic going on in their hood, in their city, like Columbus. You can jump back in the game. Like, I'm just gonna buy 100 pounds. And you can fuck around. When you buy that 100 pounds, you can meet a real good connect. He changed your life forever. I said he changed your life forever. He got the best numbers on everything. I said he got the best numbers on everything. And you get too deep in. Your 100K turn into 500K. It could go from 100 to a quarter, from a quarter to 300-400, because you still spending money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you don't jump as high as you need because you still spending a lot of money, because all these bills and your lifestyle, image you got to keep up, versus your regular travel where you can just keep locking in and reeing up. You still got to spend money on your career and your life and your family and everything else. So yeah, man, like, you meet that plug, you find a good new city like Columbus, and yeah, man, you all in. Now you spending, first you gave him 100,000 when you was reeing up. Now you giving them $1 million. Now you giving them 700,000 or 500,000. And it's definitely gonna be peer pressure to get back in the streets when you're an artist and you once had it, like getting 50K a week, 100K a week. It's gonna be times where you go back to the trap and your artist gonna have better weeks than you. You gonna splash that? So yeah, imagine you Peewee Longway and you come back to the hood, come back to the lobby, come back to the trap with no blue M&Ms, and your artist is under you that you gave 10,000, they made 60K over the weekend, and you didn't make that. Yeah, you had a show. Yeah, you did a distro, a promo, but it still didn't come up to 60K. More so like, after you spent what you spent on the road and all that stuff, probably brung home about, I give you a like 30, 25 to 30. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, your nigga, he averaging the 30, or 40, 50, 20. The weeks that you don't do no shows, he still booming and bucking. How you think that make a nigga that was once on or really had it like that, not what it seemed like looked in his bank account and had them M's, and his little niggas, you know what I'm saying, going crazy. And he know if he put his influence on it, he put his bag with it, yeah, he gonna get them same 50 grand weeks back, 100 grand weeks back. Or if he put the rap money up, he got the trap money to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes niggas like to get paid 4 or 5 ways, 6 ways, but a lot of times they want at least 2 main incomes that bring in a lot of money. So like the rap, you got the shows, the verses, the promo, stuff like that. They bring in a lot, and trapping bring in a lot. So you have a 50K week with rapping, you have another 50K week or 100K week or 40K week with trapping, or scamming, or all that. Sometimes nigga be you go too crazy, too hard, you know. So peer pressure, be peer pressure on millionaires that once was millionaires, or nigga who really got status, or really that nigga like that. Be peer pressure on him too. And you got the nigga who buying jewelry, the artist or the trap nigga. His jewelry look better than yours. Imagine a trap nigga jewelry look better than yours. His houses look better than yours. His car game better than yours. Now you back to driving Hellcats and shit. You supposed to be driving Maybachs, Maybach trucks and double R's. You driving Hellcat. You on the level like we is. Pretty much far as like cars. You driving C8s. That shit truckers get. C8s, Hellcats, TRXs. Shit like that, man. So, man, that'll make a nigga jump back in that bitch. Head first, head first. Walker had a song on that LeBron Flocka James called Head First, Head First. You gotta be hands-on with it. You can't trust these niggas no more. Not even a cartel. Like sending the money off and hoping they come back. You gonna lose, especially when you buying yay and dog food and stuff like that. Man, you can't trust your partners or no little Migo way in Texas or California, and it's your last 100,000, your last 250,000, your last 500,000. Like, nah, everything got to be counted for. I got to make sure everything right. Now, once I get the pack and add up everything, and I give you your brick or I give you your whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then it could be like that, but I got to make sure the whole ton here, the whole load here. Yeah, like we can't afford. I hear the stories. Because, hey, man, Pat get intercepted my last quarter, my last $500,000. I put a whole ticket. Think a nigga gonna trust a nigga to bring something back way from California? He spent a whole ticket. You think Rollo can trust somebody like that when he was jugging his gas? Nah, man. Buddy got to get on that jet and go get that shit himself. Because you already know they're going to try to play him. Because Cartel had bad days, too. They try to finesse and lie. They said Pat got intercepted and it didn't. They said they got gender and it didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, come up with all type of shit, man. You way 2,000 miles away. So I ain't going for none of that. You know, so nigga put himself in them rooms. Nigga show his face. You know what I'm saying? In them rooms when it's getting count up. You got informants that can, you know, let the feds or the state know that Peewee involved when they see him in the room. Or, like I say, the cartel can flip. It could be that. Or, like I say, they've been doing their homework. Like they say they've been doing for the last 2 years. Could have pictures, could have whatever, phone conversations. It seems like a guy like Peewee Longway, he gonna go see his product. And that's what he could have been doing at that house. If he got locked up at the house, yeah, like. All the rappers that got one foot in the streets, and y'all seeing what Peewee Longway going through, and y'all still doing y'all thing. You getting like 1,000 P's coming in, couple keys, switches with 223s. Everything, like you got your hands on everything. You better be finding your exit plan. You understand that? Like, I understand you got $1 million put up, you got a couple M's put up, whatever. You playing with 700,000. You better be finding that exit plan where you gonna keep ringing up, doing the same thing over and over until you get knocked or deleted. I'm telling you, homie, like, if you ain't got no plan, then this is what you need to do. If you're an artist, invest back into your brand. Invest back into yourself. Either or. Your brand, okay, you ain't got no get out of the game plan, then you need to start signing artists. Finding the hottest artists and giving them the same ticket that Interscope or Atlantic or Empire, whoever, or get them that deal. The 700,000, that $1 million deal. That's what you need to be doing. Instead of trying to get that Ferrari truck when it drop, that double R, want to pay $500,000 so you can stun on Rollo. You can let Money Man and Sauce Walker them know you can get the double R. You ain't got no songs out like that. Come on, homie, like, so you go get that double R, you go get that boat, you go get that property, whatever. It's gonna force you to re-up again. Nah. Say you're an artist like Peewee Longway. You got a well-known brand. Everybody know about NPA. You ain't never really had no big records, but you got a lot of big street records and stuff like that. So by you trapping, you playing with the Yay or whatever, you probably buying 20 of them, of the soft, 20 of them, whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Probably buying 1,000 of them Zypacks. Yeah, you having too much trap money. So you can't really give an artist like Boss Man D-Lo $1 million, 700,000. That's gonna make you hot. It made ARL hot when he showed all that money, even though he was saying he won some money from Birdman betting on the game. Nah, like, you can't do that. So what you gonna do? You gonna get you an investor. No different from when them artists be getting, they don't go to the label and get the deal. They'll get a private investor or somebody like that, and they'll give them 200,000, 300,000. And they'll split whatever they're gonna negotiate. So that's what you need to find, an investor. You can get him extra for turning your dirty money into clean. And then when an artist come in, wherever y'all at, you can have the investor in there, but he ain't really gotta be in there like that. All you gotta do is say, his label, the investor label, and say, hey man, we did a partnership deal. It's CMG and whatever the investor label is MPA or whatever the investor is. Excuse me, yeah. So that's how you gonna play them cards right there. You get you the investor and let them clean some of that money, man, and break them off so it's worth his while. But niggas be knowing this information. It ain't like I'm saying something that ain't nobody heard, but it ain't nothing wrong with hearing it again. That's the issue though. Hearing it again. When the last time you heard it? When the last time you done it? You know, so you can come with that Sunshine Anderson shit. You heard it all before, but when do you listen? When do you take action? You know what I'm saying? Because the feds, they taking action. The state, they taking action. Them steppers, they taking action. But if you're gonna be signing artists, you gotta make sure you do your proper homework on these artists. Don't just try to sign the average street guy because he got a couple bodies and some pull, and you can finesse him on the contract and give him 30,000. He signed his whole life away. Nah, try to find the up and coming Young Dolphs. Try to find the up and coming Moneybag Yo's. Try to find the up and coming 50 Cents. Try to find the up and coming Yo Gottis. Try to find the Boss Man D-Lo's, the Push Ices. So you may have to give a nigga 500,000, 700,000. The up and coming Money Man. Birdman gave Money Man 600 some thousand. Birdman gave Yo Gotti whatever he gave him, 700,000, 800,000. It wasn't no 30,000, 40,000, 100,000 type shit. It was deep in the six figures. That's what you gotta do. So you ain't just wasting a whole bunch of money. So what's the point of giving this nigga 30,000? Then you gotta spend another, over the time you just spent $250,000 in videos or marketing or whatever. You could have just gave Moneybag Yo 200,000, 300,000, and he come with his own empire, his own fan base. And you add your touch, your influence, your campaign, like your status. You add that to it, like, oof. You got what Yo Gotti got. You got what P and Coach K got. Like you can't try to cheap it out. You get what you pay for. So you want to give the average little shooter from Florida or Chicago 20, 30,000 in a SRTG. Yeah, he got millions of views on YouTube. Yeah, but you gonna lose. Or the artist ain't gonna never reach his full potential. You know what I'm saying? So like, you gotta find them guys that really want it way more than you do. That want to stay locked in the studio. That's how you impress Lil Wayne and all them. Nigga that want to stay locked in the studio, just keep making music, making songs. So yeah, man, don't try to cheat your way out of this shit, man. The overnight success, or you trying to fool the feds and the state that you really got a legit business. Nah, like, really do it. Really do it. Like, Yo Gotti and them was really selling bricks right now, and the feds came and they said they found over $2-3 million in cash. They couldn't really just say they come from narcotic because his label bring in a whole bunch of M's. way more than that, so he can prove that this came from that and get the money back, even though them $3 million is drug money. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how you gotta have it. That's how you should want to have it. Like, don't be a Peewee Longway or any other artist that do that. They could be from Atlanta and they have signed artists from the next city over or whatever, just because they look tough as hell, they have emotion, they put in work, they real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, but they ain't no superstar though. They not no real artists. They everything else except for artists. And they ain't what we want at NPA. We want real artists. We want real artists. You want the guy that's a real artist, they got that superstar shit in them, more than he a real street nigga that he really put in work. Nah, like, the fake gangsters always was bigger than the real gangsters in the rap game. I'm not saying you gotta go get a fake gangster. I'm saying like the studio gangster, the one that ain't living it no more. Like, yeah, he from it and all that, but he ain't living it no more. Yeah, he guys, that's your Busta Rhymes, your whoever, your Ice Cubes, and yeah, like look at these guys now. Look how long they been in the game. They ain't no suckers and they ain't no, yeah, they still a man. They still a punch it down and do whatever they need to do. Yeah, but so you gotta be smart about this shit, man. Now, if you're gonna invest it back into your brand on the CEO side and not really on the solo side, you may not know everything you need to do. You may not have the ears for music. You may not have the time to see your business. So what you need to do is find the up and coming P. Like QC the label, that P, find him, because he was up and coming when Gucci was having all these artists. It was P that was giving Gucci some of the money to sign these artists like the Migos or Young Dolph, or I'm just throwing the names out there. It was P putting his money up or giving it to Gucci, letting them work it. Find you a guy like that. It's a guy that's up and coming. They got an ear for music. They can find top tier artists, but don't got the bag to sign them. Don't got the influence. That's where you come in at. You cut them in on the deal, give them a nice percentage, and yeah, you set them up. And that's how you become Coach K, he become P. You become Slim, he become Birdman. Shit like that. Or like I said, you can take the solo dollar route. You can invest back into yourself. You making $200-300 off the re-up, off the 1,000 pounds, whatever you making, 500,000, close to an M. Take that, spend that on some songs, some billboards, like whatever. Besides jewelry and cars and stuff like that. Like, market yourself. Instead of spending $250,000 on a song, double it. Spend $400,000 on it. Take it farther. Yeah, like, now if you don't want to do that, neither one, you don't want to mess with no artists or nothing like that, then you need to find the guys like Rick Ross and help invest in what he got going on, his dreams, and you get a piece of that. And try to catch it when he just starting it out, not when it's already up and running and it's going crazy and you just want to eat you a couple wing stops. No, you need to be right there when he thinking about wing stop and trying to, make this shit come true. Then you bring a couple M's to him, $1 million or whatever. You got that route. You can find your crypto, your stock guy, and you invest your money in that. You gotta have a little bit more patience, know when to pull out and all of that. So you got that route, but you need to have a get out the game plan instead of just stacking money, buying the same jewelry, different diamonds or different pieces. Keep updating cars, just wasting money. Like, yeah, you'll get the likes, you'll get the look, and they'll be like, they can expect you having that, but you already had 2 lambs. You already had all the Hellcats, and you get the brand new Hellcat. They're gonna expect that. It ain't gonna be too much. You're gonna the same hole that you been hitting. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, such and such, he upgraded. I knew you was gonna get that new one. I already knew you were gonna get it. It ain't gonna really be nothing too much. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta come different. Make yourself, and then you still gotta want to get out the game though. You got people that'll have a East G, a Boss Man D-Lo on their team, and still wanna do their thing because they greedy. Then you gotta understand, when you turn the scale off, you may take a dip and pay, but it's all good. You already got the cars, you already got the jewelry, you already got, so you good, bro. Just sit back, relax. You got 5, 6, 7 cars paid off. You got a couple cribs, you got jewelry, your closet of food, your shoe game of food, your females, side chicks of food. Everything turned, man. You got good credit, you got a good portfolio. Why is you still buying 20 bricks? Why is you still, come on, homie. So just like you take the risk with the plug and all that there, take a risk with one of these rappers. It can go bad. You can get a bad batch. You can get the wrong package, the wrong artist, whatever. You got to roll that dice. Because you never know when you're going to sign your Pooh Shiesty or you sign the next biggest artist in the game. You never know. So, another thing you need to have, too, in your corner. People that can tell you when you're doing wrong. When you're trapping and you got one foot in the street, you need them two people. You need more than one because you may get mad at him and cut him off, so you need another one, a backup one to, you know, check you after you do that. Or still be right there to check you when you do some other shit. Don't just have one. Try to have two or three. You understand? So, even if you do get mad at them, don't burn the bridge all the way. You need that. You need them type of people in your corner when you're trying to get about the streets, when you're trying to come up with a plan. You need that there. They play their positions, and you treat them right. Yeah. That's pretty much it, man. You got to make sure you stay out of them handcuffs, stay out of indictments. Every new connect ain't cool. Every new city, every new area, just because you signing these artists from this hood, this city, they saying traffic going crazy, trap doing numbers. You see they get into it. They probably already playing with 100, 200, 300,000 from the street. And they like, you can come down here and you got down spend this, nigga. We had this shit, bro. You ain't even got to do nothing. Just drop the bag off. Yeah, make it sound so good, nigga. We could bring in another $500,000, $1 million, whatever. 200,000, 300,000 per month, whatever. Extra, like. And you may roll with it. You ain't gonna stop a young nigga from getting no money, especially if he banging that left pocket shorty. If you a Peewee Longway type nigga, or he banging that right pocket shorty. Yeah, or he GD, or BD, or BL. Yeah, nigga could be a vital, yeah. So, you a real street nigga like Peewee Longway, you ain't gonna stop a young nigga from eating. You ain't gonna be like, nah, you can bring your subscribers up on YouTube, on IG, Facebook, Spotify, X, Twitter, whatever, man. Like, you start your OnlyFans. There's too many ways to get banned, man. Yeah, like, put some females on there, run their accounts, all type of shit, man. Merch. Like, you ain't gotta get no 20 to 30 to 40, 50,000 pounds. Nah, I'm finna give you my dude number. And you finna come out with your own merch. You finna buy 1,000 shirts. And we finna build this website. And you finna push that shit on there and, yeah, promote that. And sit back and watch that shit sell. Make you about a good 15 to 20,000 in 2 or 3 days off this merch. Wear this shit on my tour. And be cool. No, you can't get the Cartel right now. No, you can't get the Rolex like me. Nah, just be patient, nigga. But you can make you 20, 30, 40 racks. And stack, they keep stacking. You get 100,000, 200, 300, 400. Yeah. Once you get close to that M, you can start popping your shit a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Having an M9 ain't really nothing. It's like having 100,000. Yeah. Having 100,000 like having 10,000. So, come on, man. If you got an M, it's really like you got 100,000 in the rich man world. Like, you're around the real rich niggas who got at least 7 M's or better, 5 M's or better, they'll get to talking heavy to you. You'll try to have your one little M and come into the club, the millionaire club, they'll laugh at you. They'll know you only playing with an M. Now, sometimes you can make it look real good. Depends on what type of connections and friends you got. You can make it look real good, but they'll know. Nah, man. It'll be like you only playing with 100,000. You get to pop your shit, nigga, I'm a millionaire. They get to finding out that you only playing with about an M or 1.5. A nigga like Future may tell you, let's go to the mall and spend it. Nigga like Mayweather or Shaq, nigga tell you, let's go to the car lot and spend that. I think for y'all get money, nigga. You get to pop your shit, you get in your bag, say you on live, nigga, I got me a whole M out this shit, nigga, put up, nigga, I'm good, nigga, I ain't got a want for shit, nigga. Nigga like Shaq may tell you to keep grinding, nigga, we go spend that. You think that's some money, let's go to the mall and spend that.